A Monumental Murder. Part 1. A Sign for Murder. In the dark, she sat, alone with her thoughts. Unfortunately, even those had become dark. She'd been vibrant once, alive with an energy that sparked from within. She'd been ready for the world, all eyes upon her. Yet, one day, something went south. She couldn't pinpoint what that something was, and maybe it wasn't for her to know. But south it had gone, until, over time, she'd come to this place of darkness. Unnoticed, unused, forgotten even. It was in this darkness that she saw it all happen. A murder that was monumental. She lived at the end of Main Street, on the edge of town where things used to happen but no longer did. There'd been a nightclub across the street, jazz on Wednesdays, 80s on Fridays. You know the type. One of those places that tried to cater to everyone, just not on the same night. The club was called Bobby Dean's. Who Bobby Dean was had remained a mystery to her. All that came before her time. The incident happened on a Wednesday. She had seen it all, wanted to look away, but couldn't. They'd come out of the nightclub, and there they were, 3 guys, friends, or so she'd thought. She'd seen them before. One was tall and thin. She heard the fellows call him Jim. He wore the type of jeans that sagged in all the right places due to the decades of hanging on the same body. Jim wore a silver chain on his belt, heavy, connected his wallet to his body so nobody could steal it when he wasn't looking. It jangled when he walked. It was longer than most of the chain belts she'd seen like that. The night of the murder, she learned why. The second guy was Jim's buddy. They called him Cooper. He was shorter, wore shorts all the time. Didn't matter the year. He was always in shorts. It bugged her that he didn't honor the seasons like the rest of the town. She didn't know why this insolence bothered her so much, but it just did. Cooper had wavy hair that slicked backward on his head like a tidal wave. He was always smoothing it back, trying to control something he couldn't. The third guy, the one that ended up dead, his name was Pete. His red hair was the most noticeable thing about him. Other than that, he was a nice, average kind of guy. When she thought about the night of the murder, she kept thinking Pete never saw it coming. He didn't see how Jim and Cooper were standing by Pete's 1960 Chevy Impala, looking at it like they wanted to eat it. And the color was delicious. The pale blue paint shimmered under the streetlights. The tires were creamy black and white moon pies. From where she stood, it looked like it could fly. The wings flared on either side of the trunk. They were gorgeous. To her, they flew just as beautifully as the Rolls-Royce flying lady. There were times she wished she had such wings. She wished she could fly. They'd circle the car, slide their hands along the smooth hood, follow along the sides of it to admire the car. Well, Jim and Cooper, they would act like they were admiring it, act like they were Pete's pal, but she could tell they weren't. She could tell Jim and Cooper weren't happy for Pete. They were jealous. Jealousy. When it gets a little fire under it and those embers start to glow like the beady eyes of a werewolf in London, well, that's a sign for murder. End of part 1. You've just listened to A Monumental Murder by Peppur Chambers. Go to collaborativesigns.com for more.